Hi friends, before going for drawing the beautiful patterns in the page, we will first try to draw this inner box. This inner box we will draw by drawing the four sides, lines in the all the four sides, and create the box. But here the point is that this box is equally gapped from the edges. So all four sides the gaps are same. So how we will do that? What's the coordinates? Here this coordinate is gap, x coordinate is gap, y is gap. Now you try to understand that this coordinate is the width minus gap and the gap. Similarly, if you read this coordinate is width minus gap and height minus gap. And similarly, this coordinate is the gap in x direction and height minus gap in y direction. Using this knowledge, we'll draw the box inside a page now. This is the blank template we have. You can see this FPDF class we have called next object created. We have added a page and sending a output. This is a blank output, so you can just check it up. Yeah, this I'll refresh this. This is the blank output. To this we'll try to create the patterns. Before going for pattern, we'll create the box first. So for that, we'll declare the gap first. I am maintaining it 2. You can increase it and check it up. And now we'll say what is the page width and height. Width equal to, again, PDF get page width. Now then I will say height. What is the height? Let's find out from by using get page height. Now this is height and all the variables we got it. Now we'll draw the first line of the top horizontal line. So we'll say again PDF line. We'll start from the our x and y L in first position x1 y1. This is the nothing but the gap, and again the gap y is also the gap coordinate. Now we'll go to the L2 end position of the line. So there we'll say it is height minus gap. This is sorry, this will be width minus gap. Width minus gap. Just recall the image what you have discussed now. So this is the end coordinate, right top corner, and this is horizontal coordinate, and vertical coordinate will be again same as gap. So this is the line. Let's save this and run once so we can see the line at the top. You can see there is a gap 2 here, there is a gap 2 here also, so the line is drawn. Fine. Now we'll draw one more line. So let's draw the bottom horizontal line. So PDF line. Now again it is the x coordinate will be the gap only, or this L1. Now here the our height minus gap we have to put because vertically it is at the down position. So height minus gap. So this is x1 y1 is over. Now x2 y2. So we'll go for again. We'll go for width minus gap. This is the x position. Width minus gap. Then what we are going to is height minus gap. That is the height minus gap. So gap, height, gap, width minus this is both our coordinates are given. Let's see how this line comes up. I will just refresh it. It is at the bottom. So let's see. You can see. Okay, you may not able. Let me zoom it out a bit. Yeah, you can see now. Here it is. The line is maintaining equal gap between the edges. Between the edges, you can see this. So let's go back. Now we'll draw one more line. 4 lines we have to draw on the 4 sides. So line. Now we are maintaining the again gap. Now again gap. Now tell me which line I am drawing. So this, then gap, third is then height minus gap. This is the end position of height minus gap. So all are in the left side, so it's a vertical line. Height minus gap. Fine. 1 2. Okay, coordinates are okay. Fine, let's save this, go here, refresh this. I should have a, yeah, there is a line. This line I was drawing. Now what is left is the right line. So one more line, then we'll have fine. Line, then this is width minus gap, then again gap, then width, okay, yeah, width minus gap, then height minus gap, that is the right bottom corner. Height minus gap. So let's see, all four sides should come now. Refresh this. Yeah, you can see the, now my entire this thing, I can just zoom it out to show you. Yeah, all the four sides. Now what I can do to give you a better view, I will just increase the gap by, let's say, make it 20. Come back here, refresh it. You can see now the gap has increased. Now by increasing and decreasing this, I can make multiple boxes inside this. Now how to, if I'll keep this code inside a loop, then I can draw multiple, and I will just keep on varying the gap value with a jump. So that will give me the pattern. That's what we will do now. I will just add a for loop here. So phase here, I'll say for, now let me redeclare my gap here, sorry, not gap equal to 2. Now how long this gap should vary? The gap should vary as long as it is less than or equal to the half of my width of the page. You can see from by watching the pattern that it is the gap is just not necessary that full width it should go. So by 2, then how much I am increasing? This value you can keep on changing to get a different patterns. This is plus equal to 2. So at increment is 2 now. Now I will keep it inside a loop. Here my loop should end. Yeah, now the gap value I am increasing. That's all. Let's save this, go to our this and try. Yeah, the pattern has come. That's all. That's simple. So you can just change this jump to little more, let's say 5, and refresh this. Yeah, you'll get a different pattern. You can change the width. Now next we'll see how I'll change the color. See what happens here. I'm changing the value. Now I'll set a color for this line, and that color RGB value, if I'll keep on changing, that will change the color. Let's first set a line width that will give a color to it. So you also can change it frequent as far as your requirement. Set line width. I am just doing it outside the loop. Set line width, let's say 0.8. So this is I am doing outside the loop, so it will not be repeated. Now next is, let's set one color. FDF. This is set draw color. Now RGB values I am giving 10.10.10. Fine. So this is the draw color I am using. Now I will change it inside the loop. I will bring it inside the loop. Here inside the loop I will change this by using a formula. This formula you can also change it based on your thing. I just want a change in color. I am not very particular what particular color should be. So R value plus, I am just giving it 3 multiplied by gap, value of the gap. So this R value should be like this, then plus 10 plus, I know the gap value is changing, so I am giving changing the value accordingly. You can use your own formula to change the RGB value. So this is just one formula I followed, so to change this. So let me save this. Let's go there and see how the colors are changing. Yeah, the color pattern is changing now. You can change the width also. Width is, let's say, slightly will reduce it, 5. This will affect all the lines, so you can see. So like that you can make your own changes of color, width and all, and the gap also. Here you can see the gap we have maintained little bit more. You can reduce the gap here. Let's bring it back to 2, so you can see this. And yeah, so like this you can different patterns you can create.